Now a word from our sponsors.
Man, we back again. Good synergy. My man, Ace. You know what I'm saying? CTG.
Build your squad, baby. Build your squad. This is my favorite show that I do. I love this shit.
Hey, man, we back at it again. Always a pleasure being here. Told y'all it's going to get better and better every time. And we back with some more clever shit, okay? You
Absolutely.
know, not only we building the squad, right? But this week, we in a mysterious battlefield. We don't even know where the battlefield is at. But we got the top 10. We picking out of the top 50 villains, all right? So, you know, the title is, you know, live long enough to be a villain. You know what I'm saying? Live long enough to see yourself be a villain. You know, and we about to show y'all, man. You want to go ahead and break it down, man, and let them know how it's all going? You know,
Yeah, so
we're going to get started?
No, I'll break it down for him. So we had an original list of 50 top villains in like movie and TV history, right?
Yeah.
And some of those people weren't like good enough for either one of our squads. So we use this original list as a basis, but we're going a couple different genres here. We're going horror, we're going sci-fi, we're going comics, we're going anybody that's ever been in a movie that's a villain, anyone that's ever been in a TV show that's a villain. And we're doing a snake draft. So anybody that's ever played fantasy football, whoever gets pick one, the second player gets 2 and 3, and so on and so on. But this, anything and everything goes in this draft as long as you can actually be able to argue that they are a villain in a movie. And let's get this thing going. Would you like to do the coin flip now, or you?
Man, let's coin flip this shit. Let's get it going. I'm ready.
Okay, so just so everyone knows, we're not cheating. Heads. Tails. Okay.
Tails.
Cap, call them there. You ready?
Yep, I'm going heads.
1, 2, 3.
Heads.
You want first pick or 2 and 3?
I'm gonna take 2 and 3.
Okay. So we're talking about all-time movie villains and everything else, and this is build your squad. You know that.
Oh yeah.
Out of the two of us, I'm the nerd. I'm the statistics guy, right? So if we're going build your squad, let's go with hold on, let me look at my list here. Oh, my number 1 overall seed. We're gonna go ahead and pick at slot 1 the Dark Phoenix from the X-Men / Marvel series. Strongest character ever created in the Marvel universe. Can destroy entire planets. Nearly unlimitless power. Dark Phoenix can drain life forces before they are born or created. So she can stop shit before it ever happens. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous. Let's see what else we got going on here. Strongest telepath ever, which is reading your minds and controlling your thoughts. So I'm going to go with somebody that is one of like 2 ever classified superheroes in the Marvel world. Dark Phoenix, a world ender, as my number 1 overall pick.
So you didn't think about saving yourself, huh? When you picked Dark Phoenix, huh?
No, at the end of the day, I'm not in this battle. It's my team versus your team, like it would be in fantasy football or anything else. But it's up to our audience that we love so much to actually decide who wins this. And if you're gonna pick one, why not pick the baddest bitch in the universe? So I'm gonna go Dark Phoenix, and you get back to backs. So enjoy your ride.
I can dig it. Well, I know your number 1 probably gonna have a problem dealing with my number 1, and you know, before I even mention my number 1, you know, I'm gonna start off by saying, you know, he's 1 of 9, and you know, change into a master of disguise or a murder. I mean, which one you want? I mean, hell, it could even be a little little girl walking across the street. You know, we could throw off the whole scene. You know, you think Dark Phoenix is gonna stop everything that happened before, you know, he changed it to a little girl. My first pick, you know what I'm saying, out of the double is T1000. I mean, if Dark Phoenix can stop T1000, then I need to figure out what she's smoking on because I need
You
to
talking
get
about from Terminator?
yes. T1000.
I had them ranked pretty highly on my list, but I can't say that would be my, if I was picked two, that would be my pick. Because I throw your ass in some lava and you're done.
There you go. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
T1000. And you know, it's just like I don't know too many villains that really can change themselves up like that. And then, you know, still do harm to somebody.
I'm actually going to go ahead and cross the T1000 off my list for you.
Man, that means we even right there. You know, then
I mean, not necessarily because Arnold Schwarzenegger figured it out. I imagine the baddest bitch on the planet, Dark
gonna
Phoenix,
be a
will
while.
figure it out. But what else are you bringing to the table now at pick 3?
Pick 3.
I told you need to make everyone count.
Calvin Candy from the Django. Why did I pick Calvin Candy and from the Django? Because first off, he's a businessman. You know what I mean? Second, I need somebody to go in there and distract somebody with some shit talking real quick. You know what I mean? Get them stirred up. So as soon as you know you get T1000 and whoever my third person to be, you know what I'm saying? Like come in there and fuck some shit up.
So T1000 and Leo DiCaprio are just
that's it. I mean, how can you beat that?
I feel so bad because like you followed that list the way that somebody ranked them, and I have just world ender.
I kind of mixed it up
over here. I have world ender after world ender over here.
Look, I thought we was going off the list, but we gonna see what's going on. I'm compatible, bro. I'm ready. I'm ready. Where you at with your number 2?
Well, I mean, with my number 2, I want to go with, I'll say, a personal hero of mine. Like, if I were to be a superhero, this is who I would be. I would be Mr. Zero Fucks Given. I would be the evil equivalent of Superman. I would be fucking Homelander from The Boys.
Damn it.
Go ahead and give me Mr. Don't Give a Fuck Homelander from The Boys.
Man,
evil
that's a
Superman.
good one.
You know what I mean? Like that's once again another just care. Like my thing is like my first overall pick, Phoenix, could just like ruin everything before it was ever supposed to take place. So like that's kind of fucked up. But I mean, my boy Homelander, like what is his weakness?
I guess he is a home wrecker, huh?
He ain't got one. I love me some Homelander at that pick. I think that's a value pick at pick 4 overall in the draft.
I think so. I think you got the double up this time, right? You got the back-to-back this time, right?
Yeah, I got another pick here than you get to.
Okay.
And this one, oh man. I promised you I wouldn't go just like all comics or all nothing, and that's like 2 for 2 so far. So you know what? Let's dive into one of the baddest motherfuckers in the universe. Okay. Someone that'll choke the shit out you while you're sitting there. One of the baddest motherfuckers ever. I'm gonna go ahead and at pick 5 take Darth Vader.
Darth Vader.
You got the whole force and everything else behind him. I'm gonna go ahead and go Darth Vader right there. So my
what made you put Darth Vader on the list with all the world enders right there? You got
because Darth Vader.
You got the Dark Phoenix.
Because I'm looking for. I always look for a well-rounded team. You know what I mean? So like, I got a world ender. I got the Superman of villains. And then I got Darth Vader who can choke the shit out you. He can do the force is fucking endless. You know what I mean? I don't think we got to see half of the suit's capabilities in all these movies. And dude is like, you know, James Earl Jones, you know, at the end of it, like,
okay.
He's an 85-year-old half robot, half whatever ass whooping machine. So I'm gonna go with Darth Vader. All right. So those are my first three right there. You get back to backs now.
I'm feeling comfortable already, because
And like I said, if you take regular ass humans, the rest of my team is gonna fucking kill you. So think outside
my
the box.
number 3, right? It kind of started getting a little tricky. You know what I mean? I get a little tricky through this list. Towards the end is where shit get hectic for you.
That's where Biff Tannen comes in out of nowhere.
Man, straight out the gate. Biff, hey, coming in with the Biff. Hey, Lord Voldemort.
Harry Potter?
Yes, sir.
Lord Voldemort? Yeah.
It's probably the only thing I really strongly know about Harry Potter is that Lord Voldemort is the shit. And you can't even mention his name.
He's that fucking dude. Yeah, he's got everything. Yeah. Okay.
Exactly. It's nothing that he don't got. So I mean, why not have somebody on my team? You know what I mean? You got somebody with all the force. I got somebody with all the magic. You know what I mean? I need that.
Yeah, okay. No, I'm with you. Like that was a strong pick right there.
Yeah. I like that. And then and I picked Lord Voldemort too, because I'm kind of a magic guy, and I think magic can, it can knock off some shit, for sure. You put it in the right hands, it'll do its job. My fourth pick off the double up, which will be pick 4, Joker, live wire
from Batman.
I just need Joker, period.
Like, if you had a favorite Joker of all time,
it would be Dark Knight Joker. If I got to pick a Joker, it's Dark Knight Joker. Yeah,
I like Dark Knight Joker. Yeah,
hands down. Like, I mean, he made the Joker really come to life. You would think that you would walk out in the street and see somebody, you know what I mean, and it'll be the Joker. He made me feel like when I was watching it. On top of being a Batman fan, like I always like to say, it's nothing to a good superhero without an awesome ass villain. And Joker was like that first likable villain, I almost want to say, to where you like, damn, I don't know whether to hate him or love him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know whether to laugh at him or cry because he coming. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, plus, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, why so serious? You know what I'm saying? He unpredictable.
Yeah.
Then I know why. Now that I know why he got his issues and why he was laughing all the time, you know what I'm saying? Doing his backstory. Never knew that much about the Joker, which made him even more awesome, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, the Joker, my 4th pick.
So go ahead and recap your team real quick.
From 1 to 4.
Yep.
So far, I got T-1000, Calvin Candy from the Django, Lord Voldemort, Harry Potter, Joker from Dark Knight Batman. So far,
I like you got. Yeah, I mean you got a somebody, your money guy. You know what I mean, with Calvin Candy. You got liquid metal. Just melting through walls and can impersonate people and shit. T-1000. You got Lord. All right, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Coming strong, though. I see you because you got the Dark Phoenix. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you give me back to backs. You already fucked up again.
You got who you else? You got Homelander.
Absolutely.
He's zapping through shit. You know what I'm saying? He even killing kids.
I thought I took Darth Vader. That's
and then what Darth Vader choking the shit out of you.
Darth Vader was arguably the best villain ever before all these Marvel movies kept coming out.
I agree.
But I mean, if we're gonna sit here and keep talking about shit, let's say that at my next pick, I don't know what it is, man, but I got a bunch of bad bitches on my list. So at my next pick, I'm gonna go ahead and go with, from the Marvel series, the Scarlet Witch. You watched her in that last night. She used to be an Avenger. She defeated Thanos, and then she lost her fucking mind when her kids got blipped away or whatever the fuck happened.
Yeah.
But she can summon demons, alter probability and reality, and using dark witchcraft can control your mind. Like she is, if you watched her in that Doctor Strange movie, she wiped out that entire village of other dudes that are like trying to be Doctor Strange. Like she's no fucking joke. That's once again somebody that has powers, can conjure demons. I'm trying to combat your little wizardry thing you got going on right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the Scarlet Witch.
All right.
I mean, we're sitting here looking at my list. Like, I already got. There's 7 names that I really written down, and you've given me almost all of them already, and I appreciate that. So, like I said, man, I got a theme. I don't know where it's coming from, but we're talking villains. We're talking every genre ever. Let's really get into a different genre. I'm gonna go ahead and pick Aaliyah's fine ass from the movie Queen of the Band, Akasha. Aaliyah, you will forever be my boo. You are the sexiest flame that has ever walked the earth.
Put your
stats on Akasha, Queen of the Damned. She was the first ever born vampire. She turns other vampires into fucking dust. She has stealth, strength, night vision. She's a shapeshifter, so she can turn herself into literally anything else that's not her. She's immune to common attacks. The only downside she has is like silver, garlic, sunlight, fire, and like religious shit. So unless you got the Pope on your squad, she ain't going down anytime soon. And every one of you that she fucks up, you're turning into her, which joins my squad.
I like your energy.
And vampires, once again, the most dominant mythical creature, if you want to call them that, horror, villain, whatever, on the planet. Vampires, love them. Fuck werewolves. Fuck Twilight. Let's go, vampires.
Man, fuck Twilight. You damn right, fuck Twilight. They definitely not on my list nowhere. I made sure of that. Not no damn what's his name?
Who cares what his name is?
Exactly.
Kid, it was a nickname. It doesn't matter how you came up with a name, Coach.
I was about to do that
too. All right, I like that, man. How you showing love to the females, man? I think we on the same kind of realm. I
got some of the baddest to ever do it. Like it's working out.
You named 3 of them so far. You know what I mean? So hey, I'm agreeing.
So far, I think things are looking good for me. Unless you're just like out of nowhere, Godzilla, King Kong, let's go.
You missed out on one. You missed out on a bad bitch. She might have been she might have been the ugliest bad bitch of them all, but she was a bad bitch.
You got my attention.
She kind of, distant cousins to the Hulk. You know what I mean? I like to throw that out there. Go ahead, show her some love. You know what I mean? Wicked Witch from the dub. You know what I mean? Wicked Witch from the West. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we got the Queen of the Damn turning people into dust. Why not have somebody that can turn somebody into a goddamn frog if they wanted to? You know,
magic's magic.
I turn this vampire bitch right into a damn dandelion if I want to. You know what I'm saying? Then who was that? Who else you said before that? The Queen of the Damn. Who was that? It was another female.
The Scarlet Witch, one of the other strongest people in the Marvel universe.
We could have a witch party. You know what I'm saying? We could go ahead and meet up. You know what I mean? You bring your friends, I bring my friends. We got a witch party.
We ain't trying to do that, though. We're trying to fuck with No, you're trying to turn this whole game into a party. And I don't like that because Aaliyah's on my fucking team. You ain't getting no. You ain't messing with my girl.
That's how you get them eliminated on the good side. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you come to the party, it's a setup. You know,
that's my forever boo. Fuck off, man.
As soon as you walk into the door, it's a setup. You know what I mean? Wicked Witch of the West, dog. I mean, you can't even, it's unpredictable.
That big ass word shit.
Then, you know what I mean? I had
Wicked Witch of the West is like a 9 beer girl, though. Let's be real. Like Dark Club, you're 9 deep, kind of fucked up.
She
take her home. Yeah.
I mean, I gotta be ready for the Queen of the Day. She ain't finna turn everybody into dust. You know what I'm saying? I gotta have. She can at least make 5 multiples of herself, and then you know what I mean. The other 4 get turned into dust. That way, I can get to the Queen of the Damn and take her down real quick.
No, we're using witch power versus witch power. I just happen to have one that's a strong witch and one that's a vampire that can fucking turn people into dust. And then if Phoenix ain't having it, that everybody's gone.
Yeah, Phoenix. Yeah, I'm glad I got somebody at the top for her. You know what I mean? I got to be ready for her.
All right, so you got go ahead and you get another pick. Let's go.
Number 6 pick out of the double up, man. Nobody, none other than the scariest sewer creature in the land.
Michael Jackson.
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Pennywise.
I fucking hate
You know what I'm
clowns.
saying?
Bro.
I mean, who don't dislike clowns? You know what I'm saying? I definitely need somebody like that.
I fucking hate clowns with a passion, bro.
Yeah, why not? You don't like clowns, better go ahead and pull up. You know what I mean? I got my homie Pennywise at the door. You know what I mean? He'll let you right in, no problem. You know what I'm saying? He got the balloons. We got a party going on. It's a party, bro. I told you it's a party.
How much
bro.
do you know about Pennywise, though? Is he like
How
a
much
demon?
do I know
like,
about Pennywise, man?
like
Pennywise.
this is
To the point where he end up in people's dreams. He end up coming out your sink. You know what I'm saying? Like he lived with you, and you like, man, it's weird. It's like he a clown version of Freddy Krueger to me. For real. Like the backstory is not coming to me because I don't watch the movie a couple times, but it seemed like the older version of the movie didn't give everybody what the newer version had gave because they made that other version. You know what I mean? I didn't definitely watch that.
That was back in like 1992 when like shit was just scary. You know what I mean?
Right? Yeah, it's just plain scary. It's like Candyman. You know what I mean? Candyman, Michael Myers days. Like, but yeah, he definitely did work for the Postal Service. And I think something ended up happening to him. Like, I want to say he almost got like hit. He died though, or something, right? Like, or people thought he died, like, and he just disappeared. And then the kids ended up finding him. You know what I'm saying?
Michael Jackson again?
Yeah.
Oh, no, Pennywise. Okay, yeah, sorry.
Look,
We're seeing similarities, yeah.
With the nose and everything.
Okay, so go ahead and run back your squad so far.
1 to 6. We got T1000. We got Calvin Candy.
Mansoor Calvin Candy.
Lord Voldemort. Joker. Wicked Witch of the West. Number 6 is Pennywise.
I'm actually running out of like the ones that I have stars next to, but I get back-to-backs again, right?
Straight drama.
Let's hold on.
I think my next two is gonna be pretty good. So I hope you got some good ones.
Well, I got to make them count because I got only a couple picks left here. So I got a whole theme going on, and it's world enders and ass whoopers. So I'm not 100% sure that you're familiar with who I'm about to pick right here, but I already got somebody on my team that can turn your people into vampires, right? Mm-hmm. Why not pick somebody that when anybody on your team dies, they come onto my squad? So I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Night King from Game of Thrones.
Oh man,
he's got superhero strength. He's the first White Walker. He's got powers relating to ice, which means like when he's walking somewhere, there's a fucking winter storm coming with him. He can resurrect and control the dead. His only two weaknesses though are Dragon Glass and Valerian Steel. Fire is questionable, but there's two things. There's two things on the planet that can kill this motherfucker, and name someone on your team that has the abilities to find that shit.
Shit, I don't know where the fuck you gonna find some Dragon Glass.
Pick 12 overall. I'm gonna go with the Night King from Game of Thrones.
That's crazy.
If Akasha
how you gonna
gets
kill a guy with something that you can't even find what they're killing with?
That's Superman. That's Wolverine. You know what I mean? Like
that's die, though.
That's certain. That's just certain.
You cut Superman's head off, he did. You cut Homelander head off, he did.
No one's got the balls to do that, though. You ain't got nobody on your team that's gonna cut Homelander's head off. Let's quit doing this and talking about Phoenix and Homelander. You're already in a hole. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and also let's go to list 2, man. I feel like I'm gonna get some steals on this one. You know what? I think that at pick 13 overall in the draft, this one's a sleeper pick. Pun intended. Your entire team better not fucking fall asleep because you're already going to be afraid. And you know what this dude feeds off of is fear. I'm going to go ahead and take Freddy Krueger.
Lord. I was going to say Freddy fucking Krueger.
I'm going to go ahead and take Freddy Krueger right there.
Motherfucker.
13 overall. My favorite personal horror character in history. But like I said, he gets his powers from people being afraid of him. So when, you know, Pennywise is shitting himself and has to fall asleep, Freddy will be there.
Yada, yada, yada. They're going to be.
So he's my all-time personal favorite. I saw a value pick there. Honestly, I did. Like if we were doing like an NFL draft, you know, like a mock NFL mock draft right now.
Yeah.
I just got like Dalvin Cook in the 10th round for no reason. Like that's
fresh off the free agency.
Yeah, that's scary.
Getting picked up by the Giants.
If Dalvin Cook doesn't sign with the Dolphins, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. That's just that's off topic. Man. But Dalvin Cook, Dolphins, bro, go to where Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, and a stacked ass defense, and everybody else.
They just got some crazy ass running backs. Though. They just got Raheem Mostert from San Fran last year.
That's cute. He's not a real running back,
bro. They both are. They got 2 crazy running backs over there. Unless they about to give up on the other dude they had. I forgot his name. He was pretty good too.
Not one that's a Pro Bowler. Anywho, let's get back to this. You got back-to-backs now. Sorry. Yeah. Go to the Dolphins. What's up?
All right. So you said Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
And who else you say?
On my last 2 picks?
Yeah.
The Night King from Game of Thrones that turned all of your dead people into my bitches.
Well, I'm showing love.
Krueger. So your team can't sleep or die so far.
I'm showing love to the females again for this next pick for my number 7, which is 16 in the draft right now.
14 overall.
14 overall.
Yeah, 14.
Man, he said you tried to threaten me not to have no more, and I had some anyway. I'm going with Nurse Ratched. You know what I'm saying? You want to come to the hospital, you think you're going to get away. And that's when she feeds your ass some poison. You know what I mean? She might have that fucking dragon glass to kill fucking
I see what you're doing with your team. You got some mischievous little sneaky motherfuckers. It's what you're going with. You're just going with people that don't give a fuck and will kill. Okay.
Exactly. I mean, I've been
trying to go with my strengths. I've been trying to build like I said, Dark Phoenix is killing every motherfucker on this list, but then neither one of us wins. Your team's just like trying to like, hey, come over for dinner. I'm just poison you. Your team's fucked up, bro.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
You got some characters so far.
You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to be even with it, you know what I mean, and put it together. You know, I think I did a good job. That's why I said, you know, got Nurse Ratched. You know what I'm saying? You go to the hospital after getting your ass fucked up by Pennywise, and you thinking that she about to help you. Then she like, oh yeah, come on in. I got this room back here, way in the back. You know what I mean? With this secret stuff in here, and then you get in there and she injects your ass with the sleep stuff, and then you don't ever wake up. You wake up in the whole world of, you don't know where to. You might wake up in Spideyverse. You know what I'm saying? You never know.
I have somebody that if I was you, I would combo her with right the fuck now, but I doubt you'll do it.
Well, I mean, I don't know how good you is at mind reading.
Yeah,
I don't know how good you is at mind reading and reading segues, but the segue I just gave myself is leading into my second pick, and it's perfect for a lead up for somebody like Nurse Ratched. Because just when you think that you done got healed up and you done got away, she done injected your ass and you out there trying to fight the Green Goblin, he gonna slice your ass right the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like, simple as that. He gonna hit you with one of them fucking goblin balls that he got. You know what I mean? And it's over with, bro. I mean, what you gonna
After
do?
he kills you, does he teabag you with those goblin balls?
Right, hit you with the goblin balls. You know,
Hit you with the Halo on original Xbox.
Right. Oh shit! I
Okay, so
forgot that shit was part of the game.
That's your what second pick from the DC universe.
Yeah,
Not hating on the DC universe, but
I'm not too huge of a DC universe fan, but Batman is my favorite character. So you know, I always been indulged in
how
that
is
side of things.
let's chat about this for a minute since we're already being nerds this week, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is, in your opinion, in a fight 1-to-1, who's winning, Batman or Iron Man? It's two rich white dudes that have endless funds and create.
I'm going with Iron Man, dog.
Can create, yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, so are you gonna say Batman's the baddest dude? You know, like,
I mean, because he is. If you got to do that, but see how you just pair him and Iron Man up, that you can't pair Batman with nobody else.
they're similar though. Like they have like
exactly.
The same,
but Tony Stark's, the difference between Tony Stark's is this dude got a whole fucking machine as a heart. Like all of this is machine.
Yeah,
he don't got
Batman
none of
was
this.
smart enough to do that. He'd be killing it too.
If Batman did that, bro, he would be unbeatable because he got a whole human. So for compared to Iron Man's computer, and then he got, you know, Iron Man finally got the wife or whatever, you know what I mean? Like he had the wife because she wasn't around at first. I think he turned the
so he was a scrub before his old lady came along.
I swear he was. He was falling in love with the. He was falling in love with the thing, with the computer or whatever. Like, you know, the computer was like almost like a chick to him. You know what I'm saying? Because he had her as a chick, bro. Like,
don't disrespect Gwyneth Paltrow like that. Is all I'm saying.
I can't.
You know, put some respect on Gwyneth Paltrow's name. She's fine as fuck.
She was a machine at that time. All right. And then he brought her to life.
Person now.
But yeah, I'm going with Iron Man, bro. That's a good question. I'm going with Iron Man, even though I love Batman to death, bro. I gotta pick Iron Man because
exactly.
I mean, it's hard to outsmart somebody like
Iron Man's not even that close to being the toughest dude in the Marvel universe, which is funny because everybody.
But he'd get with Batman for sure.
Yeah. Other than Superman, nobody in the DC universe stands a chance against anything Marvel. That's just nerds. Go ahead and debate that in the fucking comments.
That part.
But now that we're getting here and we're getting down to the nitty gritty, let's see.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'll have 16 and 17. You'll have 18 and 19. I will get. So I ended up with the first pick and the last pick of the draft. You got a bunch of shit in between. So you know the kind of notes that I keep.
Mr.
I'm gonna go ahead and
statistic.
I'm gonna go ahead and I got this whole feminism thing going on here. I'm gonna take somebody else from the show The Boys that is a bad guy.
Oh man, let me guess you about to pick
Victoria Newman, aka Nadia. Like strictly I'm picking this chick because she can make your fucking head explode. Like that's all she does is like from another room just go. Remember like back in school you'd be like boop and like smash.
That was that's the detective,
she does this
right?
For fucking living. That's all she does. Is like I don't even know how strong she is, but she just smashes motherfuckers' heads.
That's the detective, right?
No, the one that's she's supposed to be like Alexander Corcio.
She kind of like Indian almost.
She's supposed to be like a AOC, like person.
Yeah,
she's like a congresswoman or whatever.
Right. Yeah, that's what I know you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. Then like the dad that raised her, like was the one that like invented all that shit. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just go with. I'm gonna keep the feminism thing alive and just pick some bad bitches. So I'm gonna take Nadia, aka Victoria Newman. I don't even know what her other powers are. I just know that she can squash motherfuckers' heads. So I think that's kind of cool. You know, that's a fun fact about her. We're going back and looking at the list. We're going back and looking at the list again, though. Like, there's one thing that I feel like I'm really missing from my team, right? And I want like a mastermind, like just. You have a couple of people that are like cocksuckers. I
haven't even really pulled my true mastermind out the box.
Like maniacal, just like assholes, right?
Right.
I want when my team finally puts your ass in a coma, when you wake up, I want you to be inside my boy Jigsaw's game.
Oh
So I'm gonna go ahead and
man.
take Jigsaw as my mastermind from all the Saw movies.
Shit. That is an awesome mastermind. You can't even see him. Damn it.
No, and like he
Look
never seems to die either. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
fuck it,
never.
let's go. But I want somebody this smart
That's an
and
awesome pick.
yeah, he's like, yeah, remember that one time you stole that extra cup of ice from Arby's? This is your punishment. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you got the
Like
water cup.
what?
You got the
Like
water cup.
I'm in this room and I got a fucking dodge getting my
Yeah.
head stabbed with
You said
a
it was a
damn
medium Slurpee and it was a large. Now I'm making this with 19 cent fee with your life. Like Jigsaw's that fucking dude, but like I want someone that's
Man.
that fucked up. You got a bunch of psychos on your team already. I need someone that's a fucking psycho and can out mind fuck the rest of your squad. So I'm going Jigsaw. That's
I like
my
that
mastermind.
pick. It's getting kind of heated in here.
I'm telling you right now, you need some serious muscle with your last two picks. Remember, I get the
You
last
think
pick.
so?
Yeah, you need some muscle.
Well, I mean,
You have some crazy maniacal people, but you don't have anywhere near the strength and abilities I do. I see not one vampire. I see not one Homelander equivalent. You need to get going.
how many picks I got left?
You're picking 18th and 19th right now, and I get pick 20. And then our squads are finalized. So you really need that little hoo-ha, you know what I mean?
So
Take
I'm on my second list, right? I wasn't gonna go this hard, but I felt like you was gonna try me at this point. You know what I'm saying? I always like to save the best for last. I mean, you can pick up the phone and think that they don't know where you at, but they know where the fuck you at all times. It's just about how fast you can get away. You know what I'm saying? We all live in it every day. You know what I'm saying? And they police us too. So, I mean, why not? You know, you say, I need strength. I got all the fucking strength now. You know what I mean? Let me go ahead and add my man Agent Smith over to the villain
from the
list.
Matrix.
You know what I'm saying? Let me bring in Agent Smith with all the fucking muscle in the world. You know what I'm saying? And
I would love to see Agent Smith and Freddy Krueger battle it out in the Matrix. Because which one of them's really asleep?
man, Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, that's a whole mind fuck. We need a real nerd to explain that one. we're talking some nerd shit right now. Don't get me wrong, but I'm telling you right now, like that's some next level shit. Like, was Freddy Krueger really in your dreams? Were you really ever asleep? Like this?
Are you in the Matrix?
Yeah. You have a calcium deficiency, like it gets like super in depth. You have ADHD. Let's talk about this.
Muscle. Talk about it, right? Had to go get him, and I feel like this person that I put on the list, he kind of like overrided
this person needs to solidify the rest of your team. So whoever this is, it better be fucking good.
I mean, I wouldn't go nowhere without representing from my people. Okay.
Candyman.
I mean, he killed his own cousin in front of his family. Fucked up every chance of healing anybody afterwards. You know what I'm saying? And then came back and helped them win the war on the second half. And you gotta be arrogant. You gotta be a pompous motherfucker to be able to accomplish some shit like that and then die on the way out, you know what I mean? Which is an honorable death. And I'm gonna put my man Killmonger for the final hit. I mean, you want to come fight? I mean, we can fight. We got this shit on lock. I mean, you just know you're gonna die. You know what I mean? Just know you're gonna die. I mean, you want to mess with somebody that got fucking braille all over his body, you know what I'm saying? I mean, go ahead.
I can tell you right now, honestly, I'm surprised. Out of my like original list, hold on, let's see. I still have 6 people out of my 17 remaining.
I definitely probably got about that many.
Well, and I happen to have the last pick of the draft. So honestly, I feel like I'm killing it at this point in time. I don't really feel like it matters where it goes because I have somebody that like when you die, you're on my team. Then I have somebody that when they bite you, you turn into one of us. So like I love
you got
that.
a few of them motherfuckers.
I love that aspect. I love people that can. I love all this dark magic and everything else I got going on.
You got a few of them.
I got a little bit of force. I got a little bit of don't fall the fuck asleep. Fuck it, man. Why not be able to control every bit of metal around the world that's magnetic? I'm gonna go ahead and take Magneto as my final villain. In some movies, he was a good guy. Like at one point in time, he was good. But guess what? Even if we're doing bad guys, you don't have people on your team that can control minds like I do. And he's already wearing a hat, so like Professor X can't even get to him. So I'm going to go ahead and control every bit of metal that flies around, and make sure that none of my people that are susceptible to dying from silver, like my vampire and other shit like that, are always safe. And go ahead and wrap that one up and call that a day. You got more psychopaths, man. Like you got the who would kill for you, you know what I mean? But like I got, in my opinion, the superior team. You want to do a honorable mention back and forth?
Most definitely.
Okay, let me know if they were on your list. Fuck, man. Bro, he's been in like 12 fucking movies, and like an entire town was beating the shit out of this motherfucker after he got shot 22 times. And Michael Myers came back and beat the fuck out of that entire goddamn town. Michael Myers, I'm sorry, I wanted you on my team so bad.
I swear.
Also, I needed Jigsaw to do his thing. I needed Magneto, who's smart as shit. You know what I mean? Like I needed other things on that. But Michael Myers, I love you. Jason fucking Voorhees.
I had him.
As long as we ain't fighting in water, man. Like, and he's the one real motherfucker that one of my people on my team that I picked fought.
You could set this man on fire and everything, and he still don't go nowhere.
He like at the end of Freddy versus Jason, he's walking out of the water holding his head, but Freddy winks. Like he didn't kill the spirit.
You never killed
the one thing I was honestly worried about, like when I picked Freddy Krueger. I thought you were gonna pick like somebody really strong and be like, oh, Freddy really wants to fall asleep with this dude. You know what I mean? Like,
I had Jason on
every one of them.
That's crazy. You even mentioned him.
So like, yeah, who else do you have as like an honorable mention? I got Chucky.
Man, he is on the list.
I thought that honestly, if I would have picked Chucky at any point this time, you'd be like, he's 3'5" who kicked that little motherfucker in the head.
Kicking the shit out this little motherfucker.
But he's got like a serial killer like possessed his little doll body or something. So he's got.
I'm gonna make Wicked Witch of the West turn this little motherfucker into a real life porcelain doll. He'll never be able to talk again.
See, I feel like at the end of the day, anyone that's watching, like I said, I varied from the list. I like how you were able to explain everything, but like power wise, as soon as I picked Dark Phoenix, like I was worried that if you had picked one, you were going to take her or Homelander, and you did not. And I was excited about that.
I was going to pick I almost picked the chick when you got to telling me sci-fi, and he was like, "Man, we're gonna whip it up a little bit." Yeah. I almost picked the chick that rode with Homelander, the other chick.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
she was like the older. She was like the older.
Yeah,
chick
she fucking
in a young body.
I have Soldier Boy written down over here, who's like this Homelander's official, like unofficial dad.
Hey, are you talking about
on the boys? Yeah, bro, like half my team that I wrote down like real stats on 10 people. 3 of them were from the boys.
Man, Hannibal was on my list.
Hannibal
go down there. Yeah,
see, he's like a genius. You know what I mean? Like he's a genius.
That's another mastermind person I had.
I think you picked too many extra regular ass people and didn't have a vampire like I did, or dude that like when you die they're on.
I had Hellraiser.
Yeah, see, Hellraiser's, bro. Pinhead's only efficient if you're already dead.
But you dead, so that means he can bring you back, bro.
Yeah, but so my guy can do the same fucking thing, but you're on my team.
But yeah, Hellraiser. You
No, he
think
just takes over. He
Hellraiser
just
bring
takes
you
over
back?
dead bodies. Which is like my thing. Like if
Right.
we're in the my thing with Freddy Krueger, if we're in the middle of a war, who the fuck's sleeping? I was really hoping you were going to bring something out like that. Like I had so many arguments the other way against the people I picked. I had more. I had more to argue against you written down than I actually did like defend my own picks.
Yeah, overall, I think it was a good, back and forth. I feel like I whooped some of your people ass.
You want to
know what
hear
I mean?
the teams from top to bottom, or the
Yep,
draft from
let's
top
run
to
it back.
bottom?
Let's run it back. Let them know who we.
Okay, so this was a
As
20
a matter of fact,
person.
let me get ready to write this down because I'm gonna need this for future references. Be looking out for the polls on the YouTube channel. I will be tagging Jello Suspense in the poll so the fans can see it over there as well.
Okay, so with the first overall pick in the draft, Team Ace, aka Jealous Suspense, chose Dark Phoenix from the Marvel series, absolute fucking world ender. Cap got back-to-back picks after that. So at pick 2, smart pick, he took the T-1000 from Terminator, an absolute fucking killing machine, can travel time, everything else. At pick 3, he wanted somebody that's ruthless on his team, and he added Monsieur Calvin Candy from Django Unchained. You ever seen that movie? Dude's an absolute monster in that movie. So he's building a little bit of spice on his team, right? At pick 4, Team Ace, I wanted nothing but killers, so I took Homelander from The Boys, who is basically the anti-Superman, and I love him. Homelander for president. All right, shout out to Tweet. My friend Tweet that once said on my post, Homelander for president. Love that dude. Right after that, Team Ace once again at pick 5 overall took arguably one of the baddest motherfuckers in the galaxy, master of the Force choke, one of the strongest
Big Darth
anything that's ever lived, Darth Vader. Why not? Let's go to the dark side.
The death choke.
After that, at pick 6, Cap pulled out a big gun and with Lord Voldemort from Harry Potter. Everybody knows who Harry Potter is. Everybody knows who the fuck that is. You know how big of a steal that was at pick 6 overall. At pick 7, he comes back with one of the best villains of all time, the Joker. Not just the Joker, and Heath Ledger's Joker, the best one to ever fucking do it. They're all good, but Heath Ledger's Joker. So at pick 8, I had to come back with something strong. You got some magic going on. I had to bring it back. So I went with the Scarlet Witch from the Avengers / Marvel series, one of the stronger dark magic people in anything ever. And then after that, I went ahead and you know what? I said, Aaliyah, I want your fine ass on my team. Get the fuck over here. You're like my forever dream girl. I went ahead and went with Akasha from the movie Queen of the Damned, who was the first ever born vampire, one of the strongest vampires to ever live. So Cap saw where we were going with this, right? And said, all right, well, you got magic. I want magic. So Cap picked the Wicked Witch of the West, whose magic powers are pretty much limitless from what we understand. So that's not a bad pick whatsoever. We don't know what she's strong at. We don't know what she's weak at. That's a steal right there at pick 10. At pick 11, Cap's next pick, he picked Pennywise the Clown. Anybody knows everyone's afraid of clowns. He's from the movie It, Demon, pain in the fucking ass for my team to deal with, right? But I was like, all right, he's going that way. Let's swing it another way. At pick 12 overall, Team Ace picked the Night King from Game of Thrones. At pick 13, I said, you know what? This is a sleeper pick. Why not go with the sleeper himself, Mr. Freddy Krueger?
Mr. Sleeper himself.
At pick 14, Cap comes back and he takes Nurse Ratched, who is one of the dirtiest, disgusting fucking. If you haven't watched the movie, watch the fucking movie. You would know exactly what's going on with her. She don't play any fucking games. And once again, he's
right.
going for that F factor, that fuck your team factor. I'm gonna scare the shit out of you.
I'm setting everybody up.
At pick 15, Cap went Green Goblin, one of the strongest Marvel villains ever. He's a pain in the ass. He's loaded. He's got the bankroll to support the rest of the team. He's got the
Teabags
fucking
on deck.
technology. He's got everything that it would take to be a bad son of a bitch. And after that, I was like, you know what, Cap, I see you. So at pick 16, I took her name is Nadia, technically, from the boys. She's the one that just goes like that, and makes little motherfuckers' heads explode. Just because I thought it'd be cute if like she went around to everybody on Cap's team and went and just squashed them like fucking grapes. And then at pick 17 overall in the draft, I realized that it was coming down to the nitty gritty. I needed somebody that was a mastermind. I needed somebody to match his evil, somebody to match his don't give a fuck. And I went ahead and went with who wants, time to play a game himself, Jigsaw from the Saw series. At this point in time, Cap knew his backs were against the ropes. He had to bring out some big guns with his final two picks. Pick 18, Cap takes Agent Smith from The Matrix, a dude that can just multiply and, I don't know, kind of do whatever the fuck he wants to until Neo has enough of him. And then he just comes back the next movie. So it's
You got a whole different army, same people.
Yeah,
different
he's headlights in a hotel room. He just keeps coming back. He don't go away.
That part.
And then at pick 19, he had to go with his biggest, strongest motherfucker that he has, Killmonger, who is no fucking joke, right? So I had last pick, and I was like, I already got a few things going on for me. Why not see what this team can really be and just control every bit of metal that's magnetic in this entire world? So at the overall 20th pick in the draft, Mr. Irrelevant, Team Ace takes Magneto. There was your draft recap. Once again, in the comments, feel free to make your pick. Who won? If you think that doing something like this, you can make a better top 10, let us know. We want to hear from you.
Man, why not drop your thoughts in the comments?
Yeah.
Might even earn your spot on the show. You know what I'm saying? You can go against us.
We would love to have guests. Also,
definitely.
If you have any ideas of what you want us to talk about next or in the future, we would love to hear from you. You may just be the next episode. We may tailor an episode strictly for you.
Facts. Sounds beautiful to me, man. And these lists is actually rocking, man. These is actually some good picks. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, y'all want to see who will win? Unknown Battlefield. Go ahead, pick your team. It'll be on the channels. The bracket will be on the channels. When y'all see this come up, you know what I'm saying? We'll have a little bit of, fun animation going on with it. Be able to, live through the picks. So you'll actually have a little bit of fun watching it. You know what I mean? So
Absolutely.
Just like we have fun, because I definitely have fun doing this shit. You know what I mean? It's always a pleasure doing this right here. You know what I mean?
It's always so much fun to sit on. Like honestly, people may think like I'm an asshole for saying this. I love arguing with you so much. It's what we do. It's what we do so good together.
It's what we do.
Yeah.
Why not put your
But I love this. I love our platform because instead of me being like, all right, whatever, man, or you being like, oh, whatever, man, we let the people choose who you think won the conversation, who built the better squad, who built whatever else. Also, you have no idea what other things we have coming for you. We have a whole lot of good ideas coming the next couple of weeks. We appreciate y'all tuning in. And you could be anywhere else watching anything else in the world right now. We appreciate you watching us.
Man, build your squad. It's your boy CTG, man. My guy, Ace O'Neal. You know what I mean? Couldn't be sweeter. You know what I mean? Until next time, build your squad the right way, man. You'll be able to come out on top just like us. Peace.